Welcome to another episode of Global Green Action Project, a place where we get to meet amazing heroes doing great changes in the world to make it a more compassionate, kinder place through humanitarian, animal, and environmental initiatives. I'm your host, Jennifer, and today we're going to meet another amazing guest speaker, an amazing hero who is going to help us learn the importance of being interconnected with the environment around us. She is a soil scientist, an educator, and an energy healer. And she has a program called the Activated Earth, and she's looking forward to sharing her knowledge and her expertise with our global family so that we can help empower our children and youth and our global family to help grow healthy food and help support all life on this planet. Our conversation today is part two of a conversation we started in our previous video. So, without ado, let's carry on that conversation now with the amazing Amanda Smith. Our whole globe has gone through unprecedented times, and a lot of us have, our lives have been turned upside down, and we have to rethink our world. All of us have had to take pause, and this is a great opportunity for us to reflect upon ways to improve our personal situation, but also help support our local and global communities. And I know that you've got some great solutions to that. I'm just curious about if you want to delve a little bit more into some of the ideas that you can share that can empower our community worldwide.
Yeah. Well, the first thing is learn to grow your own food. Don't go with sustainable, go with regenerative. What we would be sustaining right now is near death soil. We don't want to sustain that. We want to regenerate. So that would be a whole other bigger discussion on what regenerative farming is, but you can do it on any scale. And I would encourage people to look into what regenerative farming is. You could, here in California, we have a nonprofit called Kiss the Ground that is teaching about regenerative farming. You could look into holistic management from the Savory Institute. All you have to do is type in regenerative farming on your computer. It's going to come up, and learn ways to build a healthy ecosystem where you are. So it doesn't matter how much space you have, build a healthy ecosystem where you are. The next thing is really, energetically be in connection with the earth. So, and please don't forget, there's the above and the below. So the above is where we tend to go for solutions, but this is the divine masculine. So we tend to go there for everything because that's been part of our spirituality, is to go up. That's where the heaven is, the ethers, the universal life force energy, however you want to call it. That's the divine masculine. And that we are meant to be in connection with that and the earth. And not only do we need it, the earth needs it. So you want to bring that energy down, tap it into the earth's core, because that's the divine feminine. You bring that up, and it creates this infinity shaped electrical field that crosses in your heart center and brings you balance. And where you go for the being is the divine feminine, the earth center. And you can't know what to do until you know what you are. So the being comes first, and then the doing. So when you go up, you want to ask for action steps. And the below is where you ask, who am I? What matters to me? So that's just really super important in order to create flow in your life.
But I'm curious, you also mentioned that you're from California. So I'm in Southern Ontario, Canada. So again, in this great day and age, we're able to do these great interviews and live so far apart, but yet relate to similar problems that we're facing globally. And you talked about the importance of soil health. Can we speak to the importance of soil health on a global scale? What are your thoughts on that in terms of what's happening in the world today?
Well, what is happening is there has been there's an ongoing huge loss of arable land. And if I remember my data correctly, we are losing about the size of Great Britain every year. So actually, just like the England, Scotland portion, Ireland would be separate. So it's that much land every year is being lost. And this is happening because of standard agricultural practices. So the constant tilling, removal of all the plant matter, it kills all of the soil life that's meant to be in the ground. The topsoil is blowing away and you're trying to grow in subsoil. So soil is meant to be full of bacteria, protozoa, nematodes, fungus, all of these things that support the plant. So you are growing in a dead matrix when you try to grow a plant in that. And what we get to do, I've spoken about the regenerative farming. I really see the future of farming as small hubs of of regenerative, diverse, stable ecosystems that include annual and perennial food, wild zones that are meant to support the domesticated zone. You don't need a huge domesticated zone to feed people. And what you do is you fill the vertical space, not just the horizontal space. You fill the vertical space and you grow with all of that. And you bring in the wild zone, and that's going to bring in the wildlife that helps take care of pests. The more diversity you have, the more stability you have. The way we're operating does not create stability, and we are killing our soil and we are killing our ability to feed ourselves.
Just thinking about what you just said, I mean, that's really alarming. Just to clarify, you're talking that this is on a global scale,
This
isn't
is
it?
on a global scale. Yep.
Wow. So, when we're thinking about sustainability and taking care of our planet and protecting so much, it really starts with Mother Earth and the foundation of where it all begins, which is the soil.
Yes.